You know, it's kind of crazy. I always wanted to judge Gervonta Davis, you know what I'm saying, and say, you know what, he's not being honorable to the sport by never going up. But honestly, seeing what he came from in his own words, he's like, I don't got nothing to prove to nobody. I was in it for the money. I had to get out of my situation. I had no money. I was broke. You know what I'm saying? He had to fight. So I understand. Like, at that point, I'm like, bro, he got his money. When it comes to him and his goals, he reached his goals already. And that's all that really matters in life, is your own goals and not what people project on you. Now, as you know, as boxing fans, we want to see him take those risks, but at the end of the day, he wasn't that type of fighter. We gotta accept him for who he is. Accept him for the type of fighter that he is, the type of person that he is. He's just not Floyd Mayweather. He's just not Terrence Crawford, right? He's just not, the fighters that we're used to seeing. This man was purely in it for the cash moolah, which is completely understandable. And we got to give him props for finessing his way through the system, right? Using the hydration clauses over and over again, knocking out people, having crazy highlight reels, making his money, making crazy amount of money. And at least, I just hope he ends it with a bang. Now, I'm not going to lie, bro. If he gets knocked out by Jake Paul, bro, that's going to be really bad. I'm not going to lie. That nigga might never show his face in public, bro. Ever again. But another thing to think about, and he was also saying, which was true, is like, why should I care about how y'all think? Y'all switch up every 5 seconds. That's facts. That's absolutely true. They do switch up. So why should you care? Why? And I think Gervonta Davis is experiencing a shift in his mentality, where his identity is not placed in how fans of boxing treat him. You know what I'm saying? It's easy to get your identity wrapped up in that when you're always constantly high off of the crowd. I think about it, that must be the most amazing high ever. You knock somebody out, you got 50,000 people cheering for you, going crazy, right? You in there, Instagram models, baddies, bro, all want you. You know what I'm saying? That's a different type of high. And then to lose that is to realize, bro, I should have never had my identity in there in the first place. Fuck what these niggas think. I'm me. That's straight up. That's real. Amen.